Elon Musk arrived at the set of Stephen Colbert's show with his usual confidence, wearing a sharp suit and a subtle smirk that made it clear he was ready for anything. The audience erupted in applause, cheering on the billionaire entrepreneur known for turning industries upside down with just a tweet or a surprise announcement. Stephen Colbert opened the interview with charm and wit, welcoming Musk warmly and cracking a few light jokes about Mars colonies and robot overlords. Musk laughed along, but his mind seemed focused elsewhere. He kept glancing toward the side of the stage, checking something no one else could see. As the discussion turned to Tesla's recent software updates, Musk began to speak passionately about autonomous driving. He claimed that by next year, Teslas would be fully self-driving across every major city in the U.S. Colbert raised an eyebrow, playfully questioning the timeline and hinting at previous delays. Musk didn't appreciate the pushback. His tone shifted slightly as he defended Tesla's engineering team, insisting they were the best in the world and that the media constantly underestimated their breakthroughs. The crowd grew quiet, sensing a change in mood on stage. Trying to steer the conversation toward humor, Colbert brought up Musk's notorious Twitter habits, joking about late-night tweets that caused stock market trembles. Musk chuckled at first, but his smile faded quickly when Colbert asked if Tesla shareholders ever got nervous because of those tweets. "I don't care what shareholders think if they don't believe in the mission," Musk replied flatly. The audience murmured. Colbert tried to recover the moment with a light jab, but Musk leaned in and repeated, "I'm not here to play it safe. That's not how we change the world." From there, the energy shifted completely. Colbert posed a question about the recent layoffs at Tesla, asking how employees felt when the company slashed staff while Musk pursued Twitter antics. Musk's eyes narrowed. He accused the media of twisting facts and painted the layoffs as necessary recalibration. Audience members exchanged glances as Musk's frustration grew. He interrupted Colbert twice more, correcting terminology and steering questions back to Tesla's innovations. The host kept his cool, but his jokes no longer landed the same way. The room felt more tense than amused. Musk suddenly pulled out his phone, showing a graph of Tesla's battery efficiency gains. Colbert jokingly asked if this was turning into a TED Talk. Musk didn't laugh. Instead, he launched into a mini presentation on energy density and lithium mining, barely stopping to breathe. Producers backstage were growing nervous. The segment was running over, and Musk refused to wrap up. Colbert tried to gently close the discussion, but Musk kept going, now talking about Neuralink and human-machine integration as if it were a keynote. When Colbert brought the discussion back to humor and asked, "So, when will we all become cyborgs?" Musk responded with a straight face, "It's already happening." The room laughed uncertainly. Colbert chuckled, "Okay, Elon, don't scare us all now." Musk stared back, serious. Trying one last time to lighten the mood, Colbert brought up a viral meme about Musk. Instead of laughing, Musk criticized internet culture for trivializing serious innovation. "Memes don't change the world. Engineering does," he declared. Audience claps had turned to polite silence. Colbert gave a visible sigh, trying to find a way out of the awkwardness. He said, "Let's take a quick break and come back to Earth for a minute." But Musk shot back, "Why would we come back to Earth when we should be going to Mars?" Backstage crew scrambled. They sent a producer on stage with a note for Colbert. The host nodded subtly and said, "Well, Elon, it looks like we're out of time." Musk looked annoyed. "I flew out here for a serious discussion. You want punchlines, not progress," he snapped. Colbert stood his ground, replying calmly, "This is a comedy show, Elon. If you wanted a board meeting, you should have stayed in Palo Alto." The audience gasped. Musk rose from his chair slowly, eyes blazing, and muttered, "This is a waste of potential." A stagehand approached Musk, gently trying to escort him off stage. Musk hesitated, then stormed toward the backstage area, still muttering about intellectual dishonesty and entertainment over truth. The cameras quickly cut to commercial as the audience murmured. Word of the exit spread fast. Within minutes, #Elon Tantrum started trending on social media. Clips of the tense exchange circulated, with users debating who was in the right: to Colbert for maintaining the tone of the show, or Musk for expecting a serious platform. Tesla stock dipped slightly after the broadcast aired. Analysts speculated that Musk's unpredictable public behavior could continue affecting investor confidence. Others argued that Musk's raw honesty, even if abrasive, was part of his genius. Back at the studio, Colbert returned after the break with a calm demeanor. He offered a short, diplomatic statement. "Sometimes, conversations go differently than planned, but hey, that's live television." The audience laughed, applauding his professionalism. Elon Musk tweeted just hours later, "Real change doesn't come from laughter, it comes from risk, and not everyone's ready for that." He followed it with a gif of a rocket launching and the words "onward." The post got millions of likes and thousands of angry replies. By the next day, media outlets had picked up the story. Headlines ranged from Musk meltdown to Colbert clashes with tech titan. Pundits weighed in on morning shows. Some said Musk should stick to engineering. Others blamed late-night TV for not being able to handle visionaries. Tesla fans rallied in Musk's defense, calling the show biased and disrespectful. They flooded the comments of Colbert's social media with rockets and Mars emojis. Meanwhile, critics of Musk celebrated the awkward moment as proof of his inflated ego. Comedy writers had a field day. Saturday Night Live began crafting sketches mocking the moment. TikTokers reenacted the exchange. Musk, however, stayed focused on posting images of Starship tests and data charts, as if none of it had happened. Days later, Colbert was asked in an interview about the event. He smiled and said, "Elon Musk is brilliant, but sometimes brilliance needs a little editing for prime time." The remark sparked another round of online debates, reigniting the storm. Through it all, Musk remained undeterred. He continued unveiling updates on SpaceX and Tesla. He appeared at tech conferences, greeted like a rock star, but his team was advised to keep him off live entertainment platforms at least for the near future. Meanwhile, Colbert's ratings for that episode soared. The awkward tension drew viewers who rarely watched. Commentators called it the most talked about late-night segment in years. The clash between tech and comedy had created unexpected television gold. Even late-night rivals weighed in. Jimmy Kimmel joked, "If Elon wants serious, he should try C-SPAN." Trevor Noah commented, "That was like a TED Talk that got hijacked by a Bond villain." Elon, in response, tweeted a meme of himself as Iron Man with the caption "Not a villain, a builder." Behind the scenes, Colbert's staff debriefed. They decided future interviews with high-profile guests would come with clearer boundaries. Musk, on the other hand, instructed his PR team to book interviews only with tech platforms that understand the mission. Eventually, both sides moved on, but the clip lived on, used in media studies classes and YouTube compilations as a perfect example of what happens when two powerful minds meet with clashing agendas. Entertainment and innovation had collided on stage that night. Despite the controversy, one thing was clear: Elon Musk knew how to make headlines. Whether through rockets, robots, or rants, he remained one of the most compelling figures of the century. Love him or hate him, he always made the world watch. And Colbert, the seasoned showman, proved once again why he's been in the game so long. He kept the show rolling, turned tension into trending, and gave audiences exactly what they crave: something to talk about. In the end, both the men played their part in the drama perfectly.